What's an OLLI? Hi, I'm John Van Giesen. I'm the outgoing president, soon to be president emeritus of the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, OLLI, at Florida State University. We started out almost 25 years ago as a senior lifelong learning program for, well, mature adults 50 plus. We have some scenes for you from our classes to give you a feel for what it's all about, and you'll see how enthusiastic and interested our people are. And then we'll introduce you to a number of our members who will explain to you why they love OLLI so much. So pay attention, and we hope to see you soon. Thank
Well, let me tell you about OLLI. It's a program for mature adults, and it's been so exciting for me. I like to take courses in the sciences and history. I've taken courses like the history of time, and I've taken geology courses, and I've taken physics courses.
And I've been a member of OLLI for, I guess, a little over 2 years, and I have to say it's added quite a new dimension to my retired life.
Hi, I'm Eileen Sperl Hawkins. I'm first vice president at OLLI at FSU. I moved to Tallahassee in 2001. It took me a year to get settled. And then I said, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? In the Democrat, there was a little ad about the Academy at FSU. And I began my adventures in literature, in science, in history, in geography, in drawing. I've had 2 poetry books published. I have had the time of my life.
I have actually been working with the OLLI program since its beginning, when it was called the Senior Academy at Florida State. And I was working at that point at FSU and wanting to take the courses, so as soon as I retired in 2010, I signed up for OLLI, and I have loved it.
I found out very quickly that this is exactly what I had been looking for. During my working life, I just couldn't wait to retire and be able to join this group. I would read articles in the paper about it and think, boy, that's for me. Because I've always wanted to go back to school, but not necessarily to get another degree. We say, come for the classes, stay for the friendships, and that's really the truth, because when you're in class, we focus. We pay attention, we ask questions, we take notes, we really learn something. But that doesn't give you a whole lot of time for socializing. So we have clubs and other things that we do that give us fun time together.
One of the things that I particularly enjoy about OLLI is the people who are members. It's a group of friendly, bright, fun-loving people. That alone is worth the price of admission, just to have a bunch of new friends with whom I share a lot of interests and values.
In fact, I think that's one of the things I hadn't thought about, is when you make so many new friends, you tend to know the people in your own department or your own job place or your family. And when you are at Ollie, you're meeting professionals and folks just like you from all different walks of life and different professions, and it's very wonderful and exciting.
So there's so much to learn, and of course there's so many people to learn it with, so there's always someone new to meet. Ollie's a great program. We love it.
This is my second semester in Ollie. I took 4 classes the first semester and 4 classes this semester, so obviously I've enjoyed it very much. The content of all the classes I've taken has just been outstanding, and the presentations that are made by the various instructors varies a great deal, which is part of the fun. There's a tremendous variety. In my case, for example, this time around I'm taking 2 classes to grow on my individual skills, one on blogging, one on writing. And then I'm taking 2 history classes, one for a little fun, history of baseball, and then one that I've always had a lot of interest in, and that's the history of Tallahassee.
That we're learning how to write our memoirs and just get some of the experience that you may have acquired in your career and write these things down so that can be passed on to your family or to your grandchildren or whoever may be interested in what you did.
I think this is a remarkable program. I think it energizes retired people. It engages us more with our community. We have a number of members who are single. They might be divorced or widowed, and some of them have said, you know, this is what makes me get up in the morning and get dressed and come out. And that's really a core value of this, is that we really want to be in the presence of each other and the professor. Part of our mission is to keep ourselves active, engaged in life, in the community, in the world. We have a number of classes that are discussion groups. We have the most amazingly brilliant members from all walks of life: doctors, lawyers, Indian chiefs, teachers, social workers, everybody. And everyone brings unique life experience.
My name is Veronica Ikebiobi. I just retired from my job as a tax auditor. You know, Ollie classes are very, very educational. During my work life, I was so much concentrated in math, auditing, but now I'm trying to learn so many other new stuff.
And right now, I am taking 2 courses. One is Brain and Behavior and Fantastic Piano. About Fantastic Piano, it's evening class, so even if I were working, I would be able to take this class. So that's another wonderful, I think, effort from Ollie's part to accommodate those people who are still working.
When I think about the members and the volunteers, we always have somebody who's ready and willing to step up and do a job. We're growing all the time, so you will see lots of members here from different parts of the world, different parts of the country. Sometimes people are down here and they actually live up north, and they come here during a certain part of the year, and then they'll take our classes.
Hi, I'm Grace Albritton, and a long-time member of Ollie. I joined Ollie in 1996 after I retired from work at FSU. I love Ollie. It opens your mind to all sorts of things and all sorts of people. You go places, you eat together, you sit around and drink coffee, but mostly you learn out of books from wonderful professors.
Although I've been a faculty member here at FSU in the English department for 26 years now, this is my first time teaching a course as part of the Ollie program. And I must admit that my involvement in the program has been an especially rewarding one on a number of different levels. I'm teaching a course this term that focuses on the fiction of Pulitzer Prize-winning author Toni Morrison. And in that class I have a wide assortment of students enrolled. One of those students is a retired literature professor, my former professor. And another student in that class is a creative writer who's published a number of short stories and novels. And it's been interesting to see that dynamic that those individuals bring with them to the classroom. There's something about the insights that they've been able to share based on their own experiences that have helped to elevate our classroom discourse to a higher, more engaging level.
And I never get over being stunned at the wealth of knowledge that our membership has.
The classes tend to be extremely interesting, and the audience is just as interesting as the faculty often, because we've lived through a lot of the things they talk about, especially with the history. And so the question and answer period is lively. The faculty are very, very talented. Many of them are FSU, FAMU, or TCC faculty, or they're just experts in their field.
And one of the things I've learned about the students enrolled in the OLLI program is that they bring with them a certain engagement with the subject matter, a certain life experience, a certain depth and enthusiasm for learning that usually I don't get in the traditional classroom setting.
We had 40 classes this semester. It was just amazing. I'm taking a course on the brain. This is a class where they actually ask me my opinion. That doesn't happen in everyday life.
I'm working very hard on the sustainability of this program as chair of the development committee, because I believe it needs to be here, maybe even from my grandchildren, who now are 7 and 3, so they've got a while. We accommodate people with mobility issues. We have great parking. We've gone from offering 6 classes a term to offering 40. We've gone from meeting only on campus to meeting at venues all over town. We really try to be responsive to what our members want.
Now I'm taking some courses, one excellent course on Toni Morrison's novels, and then Great Decisions on political issues that are facing the United States. And I found that my mind is just expanding. I'm learning so many new things. So I really urge you to think about OLLI. It's wonderful.
It's really an incredible resource that we have in this community, and I hope everybody that has an opportunity to live in this town takes advantage of that resource.
And for those reasons, I'm especially grateful to be a part of the program, and I look forward to teaching classes with OLLI in the future.
And I loved OLLI classes so much when I saw my old friend, whom I hadn't seen for a long time. When I saw her, immediately I recognized her, and her name is Veronica. You gotta take OLLI classes. Guess what? She is taking OLLI class with me, and she is enjoying it.
I just really appreciate all that OLLI has done for me. You join too.
But this is a marvelous way to increase your knowledge, and I'm just so glad to be part of it.
Hi, I'm Richard Green, the marketing intern here at the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, and I want to give a big thank you to everyone that made this video possible. I enjoyed shooting the footage and editing it, but more than anything, I love sitting down and talking with the members and getting to know you guys. Looking forward into the future, I see nothing but success and growth for OLLI, and I wish you guys all of the best. Thank you.